Alright, so this is not a video I ever thought I had to make, but here we are. I was just accused of manipulating my RTX 5070 Ti versus 9070 XT benchmarks in favor of the 9070 XT. So I'm here doing a live recording. I'm not going to be editing this video at all. It's not even going to make it through an Adobe Pass whatsoever. The person who accused me said they first noticed it in Oblivion and then in Clear Obscure. So I'm going to go through a few things. I'm going to show you a few settings, right? So if we have a look at our graphical settings here, currently we are running a borderless. Okay, just because I want to show you things with the game running in the background, running on ultra preset with all the Lumen hardware, everything's set to maxed, and DLAA, right? So basically as demanding as the game can get. It's 1440p, right? Not 4K, even though it says a 4K here. If we go to full screen, I know it's going to show you an Elgato screen, right? So we can make sure that it is 1440p. It's going to black out. It's not. I'm not editing this video at all, right? But if we go back into our game here, I'm going to switch it back to windowed mode. You can see we're getting between 40 and 50 frames per second, right? So that's basically what we were getting when we had it running in windowed mode or borderless mode. All right, so we are running here borderless mode. You can see it changes back to 4K. It's a 4K native monitor. That's why it shows that, but the desktop resolution is set to 1440p. Still getting 48 frames per second. All right, so now that we've got the game settings out of the way, let me show you. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to do everything real time here. If my voice starts breaking a bit, I'm not used to recording without editing. I do make mistakes sometimes, and recording live without without the ability to edit anything has me a little bit nervous, I have to say. All right, so I do not have G-Sync enabled. You can see the Elgato 4K capture card is the only monitor selected here, right? If we, I don't know what to show you here, right? If we go to resolution, you'll see 1440p 60 hertz, right? Because it's a 60 hertz capture card set to, well, it's a higher refresh rate capture card, but my recording is set to 60 hertz. I do not have vertical sync enabled. I do not have any VRR enabled. It's fixed refresh rate. I do not have any tuning in the NVIDIA control panel at all. I do not even have the NVIDIA app installed at present. All right, and then if we have a look at our system information here, you can see it's an RTX 5070 Ti running the latest hotfix driver. Everything is running stock. Boost clock is supposedly 2512, but it boosts to 2730, and we are running PCI Express Gen 4 because it's a B650 motherboard. All right, that's basically it on that side. If we then have a look at our task manager, CPU is a 7800 X3D, memory 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6000, as I always say in my videos. GPU once again 5070 Ti, 576.15 driver. Don't know what else to show you here. This GPU has got all its ROPs. I made sure of that. And if we then have a look at our MSI Afterburner, everything is set to stock. Like there's nothing to change here. Now, see, sorry about that. So if we go into our game, we can have MSI Afterburner. This is why I want to run the game in windowed mode. GPU is pulling 220 watts, give or take, in the specific spot, right? If we increase the power limit here, it's not going to make a difference because we're not hitting the power limit at all. The power limit is 300 watts. All right, and if we then increase the clock speed, I'm going to increase the core clock speed by 300 megahertz. If we hit apply, you'll see it goes from 2722 to 3022. So that works perfectly, right? The highest I can go on the CPU is 350. It should increase by another 50, give or take, depending on the bins. 3060 megahertz, right? If I then hit refresh or restore to default, it goes back to 2722. GPU power is sitting at 200 watt, give or take, depending on where we are, right? It dips into the 180s there. So short of the video is, I'm definitely not manipulating anything. I'm not, all my benchmarks are run completely stock on both GPUs. I don't know what else to show you here, but if you still think I'm faking it. Well, you do you. Right. That's all I wanted to show in this video. I'm not going to say I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I didn't enjoy making this video. And on that bombshell, I hope you guys have a good day.